Yeah, yeah. Annoying ass. Right, I'm just gonna jump right into it because I'm really apprehensive because it's getting into the part of the story that's like sad and depressing. You know how like the middle of stories, like it always starts really happy. Sorry, my cable is all tied up. It always starts really happy and then gets into the super depression. Yeah, exactly. Oh no. Oh no is right. So I'm nervous. Yeah, sure. I haven't read that yet. I need to get on with that. I'm just so busy. I'm gonna do these first, I think. These Trials of Darkness. I don't think they're very long. But I don't know if there's plot in them. But I'm gonna play them anyway. We're still rolling, so it's fine. Nice. There's a lot of manga and, like, side stuff to, read for Honkai, so I've been trying to keep up with that. If you know what I mean. Like reading all the manga and trying to do it all in a recommended order. There is a recommended order online, which I found. No, don't do that. So I'm trying to read it in the order that you're supposed to read it in. Now, I like this battle suit, but it's a bit too stiff. Unfortunately. I really wish there were subtitles for like their in-battle like comments that they make and their victory screens. Not everything is subtitled and it's kind of disappointing. I'm sure they have very many interesting, funny things to say and I just can't understand any of it. Got him. That's my girl. Once you reach sort of the midpoint of the game, you kind of just get to play through it without having to worry quite so much about all the manga helping you understand. All of that mostly comes in like the first third of the game. Which, thank fuck, because I can't. With all this fucking manga that I need to read, I can't do it. Breaks my heart. Bitch. Get out of here. Nice. These are pretty easy. Thank God my girls are triple S rank. I really want this, battlesuit. I want both of them actually, they're both really, really good. My philosophy when it comes to getting battlesuits is, does it look good? Visually. If yes, I want it. I don't care if it's viable or if it's usable or what, I don't care. Come on, girl. Yeah. She's gotten a lot more talented in the months after Kiana's kidnapping. Come on, Kiana. For fuck's sake, man. Fuck off. No, this is gonna be one of those, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those. That's for plots. There were 17! Fuck off. Good lord. No, not that one. No, May, stop. I know, Kiana, you want me to use you, but I can't. In the middle of something. Here we go. That's a lot of parts. Do you hear that? Ugh. Ugh. No, that sounded weird in my headphones. Ugh. Gross. Ick. And I didn't like that. May seems to be better at this. I don't have to be in a circle, just them. That's my girl. She's so quick. I love her. Let's go. As for me, I've mostly spent my morning realizing that there's a bunch of YouTube videos that I need to catch up on. And also, not playing, because it's not really a game. I've been reading through the anti-entropy visual novel on its website, which is kind of interesting. I really like the anti-entropists, so delving a bit into the lore. Apparently the game is set in the 1950s, so that's interesting, but I just really like them as characters, so I enjoy reading more about them. Nice. I think it's fan translated as well, which is why it sounds a little bit weird sometimes. I think fan translators try and translate it in such a way that it's kind of keeping to the original Japanese version, but it doesn't really work because their language is so different from ours that it just kind of ends up sounding clunky when translated literally. Ah! Ah, what the fuck? Stop! Nah, fuck you guys. Stop it, May, for fuck's sake, man. Nice. Whoa, settle down, they're dead. They're dead. Calm down. Sometimes I think that what I say makes no actual comprehensible sense as I'm saying it, because try as I might to just... because the game is fairly easy, right? Try as I might to just sort of play it casually and not really think about it, just button mash. I'm trying to speak... oh god. In the midst of playing the game. But it's difficult. Because I'm trying to speak and make some kind of comprehensive sense, but at the same time playing the game, and it's not that easy. Ugh, stop hitting me. Especially when I'm fighting fucks like these guys. May, get up. Alright, well, there's one. Okay, I'm fine. There's always more than one. Can't just, ow. Can't just throw one enemy at me, can you? Stop it! There we go. Sorted them out. She's going through her emo phase. Everybody be supportive. Why did I decide to do this? I don't think I have to do this. I don't think this has any kind of plot relevance whatsoever. May is stronger. Either that or I'm just up against the enemies that she works better against. Okay, right. That's I've had enough of that. I've had enough of that, to be honest. Come on, go. Are you serious? Woman. Here we go. Stop talking to the captain like he's here. He has never helped you. Hey, what the fuck, man? Get up, woman. Good grief. Terrible. Atrocious. lord. Okay, we're almost done. After this, I'm jumping into chapter 15. I'm going to aim to get that one completed today. What's up next? Oh god, not this thing. Oh no, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Get away from me, freak. Sweet. I'm beginning to realise that this game is more and more like Mass Effect the more I play through it. And the more I read of prior lore. Why is Kiana standing up every time I enter the screen? We're all finished here. Wow. So now we've got this one. LAGD yesterday. The Prodigal Girl returns. I'm looking forward to this. We get to see Durandal again, and I'm excited because she's cool and I like her. Asshole though she may be at the moment. Okay. What's this all about then? What's going on here then? Shixel Vermeer Labs, North Africa, the day before the Ark City incident. Ooh. The place was once a modern city that served as a hub between Europe and Africa. It was a beautiful Mediterranean metropolis that never slept. And then a single Honkai eruption transformed it into a dead city in the middle of a lifeless desert. Yet it was for these reasons that the city became Shixel's ideal testing ground. Who are you talking to? Alarm sirens could be heard throughout the city. The countdown was broadcast at every corner. When the countdown reached 0, a cannon in the heart of the city roared and shook every grain of sand. A giant pillar of light shot up into the sky. The beam seemed powerful enough to cleave the world in two. Well, it's a divine key that you're firing for some reason. That must be the divine key made from the Hersher of the Void's core, then. Maybe? The light then collided with something in midair. The beam shattered a portion of the sky like a giant mirror, and released a rain of broken shards. The shattered opening revealed a realm of chaos. Stars of ill omen blinked within the roiling darkness. This game really likes the word roiling. I think that might be the 15th time it's used that word. What are we doing? Hundreds of shades materialized from the chaos, seeping through the broken gap and falling to the earth below. While these shades tore through the sky, the space-time fabric itself seemed to have tilted to one side. Blonde Valkyrie calmly observed the chaotic scene that unfolded before her. Durandal calmly gave her answer and dove straight into battle. Bleh. It's gonna be one of those I can't speak days, or read, or anything, for that matter. Bang. got her big old lance. Whoa, she's fast. So these monsters are coming from the Sea of Quanta then. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's just me, it's just the sound a little bit muffled. Nice. I like for the bigger enemies that she can't throw, she just kicks their asses instead. I like that a lot. Target eradicated. 10 Hyperion-class Honkai reactors ran at maximum capacity beneath the city. These reactors powered the second key to breach the space-time barrier and create a tunnel to the Sea of Quanta. Why are we doing this? Why would we do that? But unstable quantum interface wedding would cause quantum shadows to materialize in the local dimension. Right. Durandal's mission was to defend the Divine Key and defeat the invading shadows. Okay. But the Sea of Quanta was not the objective of these experiments. It's to test the key, right? Reaching the operational threshold of the Divine Key made Stage 2 possible. The key could then create a tunnel that goes right through the quantum dimension and enter the unknown. The terra incognita where laws governing the universe and the ultimate truth of life came into being. Yeah, fuck the sea. We want to see what's even further beyond that. The imaginary tree. Right. Naturally. Of course, this is a great idea. Definitely not stupid at all. Yeah. Ow. I know, I'm being careful, okay? Totally being careful. This is what being careful looks like. Yeah. Oh god. Chasing him through the lag. This must be that quantum dimension that I heard so much about. Jesus Christ, woman. Oh, got him. Okay. Meanwhile, at Shixel HQ, Otto is scheming, like he always is. Otto's eyes followed the rapidly changing datasheets displayed on the lab monitors. The data was streamed from the African base and provided information about the firing of the Divine Key. Otto's lab was equipped with the most advanced Solium computers. Even then, finding useful hints from the astronomical volumes of data was near impossible. The key required vast power to fire and sustain its beam. Otto had less than a minute to make his observations. He must make sure that every moment counts. 3, 2, 1, ゲート The massive data stream ground to a halt. Otto waited for his computers to generate a result. Vast amounts of resources were poured into this project, because the Overseer needs a few numbers. Sounds about right. What a prick. Numbers that he has always been looking for. Numbers that he has yet to find. Otto's voice gave no hint of frustration. He understood the difficulties of these tests. He had less than a minute to observe a near infinity of targets. According to his calculations, the tunnel must be kept open for at least 80,000 hours to find a probable answer. How many millions of years are we going to be at this? He was not interested in the false realities offered by the bubble universes. He must speed things up. A more efficient method for firing the divine key must be found. How long is 80,000 hours? This remained the only way to fulfill his wish before the Honkai destroys human civilization. Oh, so you want Kiana. Great. I could never. Samesies. I'm gonna look up how many hours that is. That's 3,333 days. Divided by 365. That's 9 years! Okay, so that would have to be... So basically he's saying that we need the portal open for 9 years straight in order for him to find an answer. Okay, Kiana's just gonna stand there for 9 years, I guess. That's what he wants. I'm sorry, what the fuck is this music? Come on, woman. I need this. Sorry, important. Nice. Let's hear all that shit. So how long is the portal open for? That must have been like a couple of minutes max. Vimmer Labs, 1 kilometer underground. The facility bustled with activity. Work begun with the end of every test. Instruments must be switched off or reset. The site must be cleared. The Vimmer facility was dedicated to experiments using the second key and could withstand any surface level attacks. Yet this key installation was only defended by a single Valkyrie. She's an army by herself. And this Schicksal Ace rested in her quarters with a stern look on her face.
Rita?
Hmm? She had just read the Artemis report, said by her adjutant Rita Rosweiss. What we thinking? The most powerful Valkyrie of Schicksal left her quarters without a word. It's putting a lot of emphasis into how strong she is. Which, like, I don't want to think about that right now. I don't want to think about how she could kill me in 300 different ways. "3 hours later, Oh, this! The night sky lit up and illuminated the entirety of Ark City. The residents looked upon this with wonder. This was right after Kiana pulled her Avengers Iron Man stunt. They would never know that they had just escaped the clutches of death. Nor would they notice the savior of the city plunging lifelessly through the clouds. She goes through all of this effort for people that won't even realize that she just did all this for them. And that's exactly the way she wants it. She is so unbelievably selfless. Kiana, you will always be famous. No one noticed, except for one. Uh-oh. May dashed across the city's skyline, hoping to catch Kiana and break her fall. Enemy mechs closed in from all sides, and they could not afford to slow down. I don't think she wants to come home with you. Get out of the way! I have a woman to save, goddammit. You know how important this is to me? I mean, we already know that she's going to get intercepted by Durandal, so... Important. I gotta go. I don't have time for this. No, fuck off. Do you have any idea how important Kiana is to me? Get away from me, you freak. Ow. Fuck off. Look, I'm not gonna accept this kind of fucking abuse from somebody without any legs. Alright. May kept swinging her blade. It was the only thing she could do. She finally broke through the final defenses. She was so close to her friend, to Kiana. Is that what we're calling it? Sorry. Kiana? Kiana? Honey? Where are you? Uh oh. Here comes trouble. Hey, I don't want to fight you, because you kicked my ass. Before May got any closer, a brilliant blue comet fell from the heavens. The light faded, and revealed a blonde Valkyrie, who stood in her way. Was she attacking me? Why was she doing that? Why would she do this? I was literally just standing there. Oh, now we fight. Okay. The wielder of the divine key Abyss Flower and the ace S-rank Valkyrie of Shixel. May, an ex-Valkyrie, knew about Durandal's fearsome exploits. May faced the legend of Shixel, but she would not back down from the fight. May, you have way too much guts to be doing this right now. May drew a deep breath and tightly gripped her weapon. Oh, May, you're not up for this task. You are not up for this task. Nah, I can't see her. Where is she? Fuck's sake. I'm not man enough for this. Christ! What is wrong with this woman? Don't hurt me! God. Oh my god, she's kicking my fucking ass, dude. What the fuck is execution value? And how do I avoid that? How do I avoid her doing that to me? Huh? Uh-oh. Durandal leapt into the sky with Kiana, leaving a bright afterburner trail behind her. The glowing trail soon disappeared. May realized that she was left alone on the empty street. May gave chase and ran as fast as she could, and tried to push herself beyond her limit. But however hard she tried, she fell further and further behind the trail of light. She exhausted every last bit of her strength, and was forced to stop. She shook uncontrollably and released an emotional outpouring of regret, anger, and guilt. Oh, the ease with which Durandal brushed her aside and spoke of the fight cut like a knife to her heart. The act of recalling that fight made it worse. Her best friend was taken, robbed with such terrifying ease. But May could not forget this. She could not stop thinking about Kiana. The joyful time at St. Freya seemed to have just taken place yesterday. And then Kiana suddenly turned into the Void Queen of the Honkai, who wore a grim smile on her face. May fought long and hard for this reunion, only to see Durandal swooping in and taking her away. Everything had changed, except for herself. She remained a timid girl hiding in her corner. She understood that her chances of getting her back were growing slimmer. Fuck you. Just fuck off. Just fuck off right now, okay? Just stop it. This hurts me. You see what I mean about the depression? Like, it's just one thing after another. We haven't had a single up moment since Bronyef got Seal back. That was like 4 chapters ago or whatever. It feels like it anyway. That was basically days ago. I can't keep going through this. There's only so many heartstrings that you have to tug at. She put so much effort into that girl. And she just can't keep her for more than 5 minutes. Heliopos Life Sciences, Arc City. Rita stood amongst the wreckage. She just learned that Durandal responded to her request for help. That thought alone comforted her. Yes, she saved everyone's fucking life and you should be grateful to her. fuck's sake. Because she's a goddamn hero, damn you. Okay, so you know how I said Rita was like growing on me? She has. She's just grown on me massively. I kind of hope that Durandal grows on me as well. Because I didn't like Rita at first, and I think it might come with the territory of being like a villainous character. I mean, she's not villainous, she's just quite antagonistic and not very nice. But the more I play her and the more I see of her being cool, the more I'm like, yes, more Rita, I love her. But I haven't had enough time with Durandal at the moment to grow attached to her and grow to like her, so right now she's kind of in the same position Rita was in when we first saw her. Just like a bitch I don't really like very much. Of course Kiana would put it like that. She's wearing a dog mask, that's all. Kiana. Damn it. Rita bit her lips when she saw the thoroughly destroyed database. Beep. Rita tried to remain calm, but she refused to cover up her failures. Mm-hmm. Did you really fail there? The long and dark night at Ark City finally ended with the arrival of dawn. But the serpent remained hidden. It prepared to make its next move. Wee. Wee. Okay, I got everything. Well, I am currently heartbroken for May, and heartbroken just in general. Ah, there's a interlude. Yeah, I need to check on these. These are important. Fuck you, you don't deserve it.
崩壊に破壊された無人都市です。その場所は過去2年間で十数回の異常崩壊エネルギー増幅反応が観測されています。偶然にもその反応は我々がよく知るものです。あの無人都市は第2の神の鍵の実験場に違いありません。
Didn't even make an effort to hide it.
僕たちにはやるべきことがたくさんある。
それともう一つ、15分と36秒前、不安定な状態にあったイオス号エンジンと接触した後、キアナ・カスラナが初めて自身の意志で空の律者形態になりました。崩壊エネルギー指数はシーリンのものとかなり差がありますが、彼女の羽化はすでに開始したと考えられます。彼女をいかがなさいますか？
彼女のことは僕が決める。
Hey, she's one of your descendants, dude. That's your girl right there.
私どうなったの？
Kiana, I'm sorry that they're doing this to you. She could not see, hear, or smell anything. She reached around and felt nothing. Some of the typos in this fucking game. It felt as though she was swallowed by the darkness, and her body just kept sinking. Kiana tried to break free, but the harder she struggled, the deeper she sank. I want to break free. She wanted to scream for help, but no voice made its way out of her lungs. She finally saw a beam erupting from the depths of this abyss. Kiana tried to move herself closer to this beam. The beam grew brighter. Kiana could feel her senses returning. And then she heard a soft voice calling her name.
Kiana-chan. Kiana-chan.
It was gentle and familiar. Kiana recognized it to be May's. She was almost out of strength when she made it to the portal from which the light poured through. She instantly left the darkness behind her and dove into the world on the other side. Before she could celebrate her escape, the scene she saw shocked her.
何これ？どういうことなの？メイ先輩、どこにいるの？
The once prosperous Ark City was consumed by fire. Smoke and screams of pain and suffering filled the skies. Kiana tried looking for May in this devastated ruin of the city, but found nothing but despair. Oh, they said the thing. She refused to believe this. She thought she had thrown the cursed bomb into space. How? What destroyed the city? Kiana desperately looked around for the cause of this disaster. She suddenly noticed her trembling hands. Her own hands. The hands of the Hersher of the Void.
違う、そうじゃない。メイ先輩、信じて。私はちゃんと。違うの。違う。メイ先輩。夢。よかった。待って、ここは。
目が覚めたんですね。
Kiana's body tensed at once. She did not know this voice. Oh, hello. Why are you in my room? It's my room now, by the way. Kiana's eyes slowly adapted to the light. She found herself in a heavily guarded cell. Durandal just chilling and reading a book, I guess. She knew at once what had happened to her.
研究士はどうなったの？それと、メイ先輩はどこなの？
あそこの危機はすでに去りました。怪我した市民もいません。今、バルキリーたちが後片付けをしています。ライデン・メイとその仲間は合流し、研究士を離れました。
メイ先輩、よかった。無事だったんだ。
あなたが今いる場所は 天命の北アフリカの実験基地です。他に聞きたいことはありますか？
デュランダル、いつかあんたと向き合う日が来るとは思ってたよ。
She screams and then they both start screaming.
これからのことはスムーズに進みそうですね。質問がないようでしたら横になってください。あなたの休息が必要です。
They just freak each other out. Kiana sensed no hostility, but that only made herself more vigilant. You're becoming smarter, Kiana. She's developing a brain cell. This is big news. She tried to appear calm. She knew that her situation was one of the worst things that could happen. That's just this game in a nutshell, isn't it, really? Kiana called out to Fu Hua in her mind, but there was no reply. Where did that woman go? She's just disappeared. She then closed her eyes and tried reaching out to her, but Fu Hua remained silent. Damn it. Fucking bird. She thought about Fu Hua's final words. The sense of despair she felt at Arc City loomed over her once again. But she was no longer the helpless Kiana from the past. She now has a cool Void Drifter outfit. Poor Kiana. She has 0 friends.
休息が必要だと言いましたよね。
Ah, God, get away from me. Personal space. Kiana saw her own packed expression reflected on those blue eyes. Durandal's glare stifled her escape attempt. This is the moment where they would start screaming at each other. Can you not? It's not that she has mind reading abilities, it's just that you're a fucking open book. Start screaming, Mash.
以前はどうだったかわかりませんが、少なくとも今のあなたはあの力をコントロールできません。ここを出れば、あなたは次元爆弾になります。
Do you think you could maybe back up a bit?
私の言葉が分かったようですね。では、何をすべきかも分かるはずです。
Man, I don't like you. She seems nice enough, but like she's working for Otto, so immediately deduce points from that, or deduct points from that. Sorry.
主教様、彼女が目覚めました。とても不思議です。律者の力を使い続けていたにもかかわらず、彼女の体内の崩壊エネルギーは増大しています。
衛星による天球視上空の観測によれば、あのエンジンが爆発した後に発生した崩壊エネルギーは拡散するどころかきれいに消失していた。
Did she absorb it?
空の律者があのエネルギーを吸収したのは明らかだよ。彼女は予想通り
Holy shit, she's gonna die.
本題に戻ろう。彼女が目覚めたのなら早速実験の開始だ。
今からですか？少し早すぎる気もしますが、今の彼女はまだ天命に強い敵意を抱いています。
あれらのことを経験した後の彼女に天命を信用させる方法が残っているとは思えない。
I mean, Durandal, you've got some rather optimistic viewpoints of Shixel.
今の彼女の状態なら僕の望んだ力を見せてくれると思うが。さあ、実験を開始しよう。君ならうまくやってくれると信じているよ。
You'll force her to do it, because she'll never want to do something like that.
承知しま
You're
した。
forcing her into it. Private quarters. Kiana stared at the salad. For the first time in her life, she lacked an appetite for food. The Arc City dream and Durandal's words haunted her. May's faint, ghostly voice further tugged at her heart. Her gentle voice was once part of Kiana's life. She would hear it when getting out of bed, having a meal, or taking a class. Kiana then started reminiscing about her seemingly ordinary life in St. Freya. The door suddenly opened before she could seek comfort from past memories. Let her have a fucking moment.
どうしたんですか？バサは苦手ですか？
魚は好きじゃない。骨があるから。昔は骨を取ってくれる人がいたんだけど。
Aww.
冗談が言えるほど回復したのであれば、あなたの体を心配する必要はありませんね。
Durandal quickly cuffed Kiana.
ついてきてください。
ここはどんなところなの？
見ての通り、ただの廃墟です。
誰がこんなことを？
崩壊の他に、都市を一瞬で滅ぼすものがありますか？
Brother, you did it. As Durandal's prisoner, Kiana thought of things to say, but secretly studied her surroundings.
見た感じ、役に立つ情報はなさそう。
She's a sneaky one. For all her dumbness. Durandal's intent remained a mystery, but this trip presented a good opportunity. Kiana focused on the dimensional fissures nearby that are visible only to the Hersher of the Void. She is. Yeah, she really is. Like in the last chapter when she was pretending to get injured by those experiments, because Jackal thought that the experiments would kill her. So she was like willy-nilly telling her things and thought that Kiana couldn't break free like easily. And then when Kiana realised that she wasn't getting any more information out of her, she was like, okay, well, I guess that's that then. And broke free of her restraints immediately and just started beating the shit out of everything around her. She is a sneaky one. Like, she is stupid as shit, but she came up with that by herself. So, she's, I think street smart. She's got common sense. I think, and the ability to, like, she's quite perceptive and observant, and she's pretty good with people. Her people skills are good. Not just in that she can hold a conversation, but, like, tricking Jackal into making her give her information and stuff like that. Those are people skills. So she's good with stuff like that. Anyway. Having spent countless dreams training with Fu Hua, she could now find a safe, stable passage within the fissures. But she would need a vast amount of energy to achieve this teleportation. And she had only one shot at this. Come on, Kiana. You're the protagonist, you're good enough. Kiana thought about Fu Hua again, but her guiding voice was nowhere to be found. Now that she was recaptured by Shixel, what would happen to Fu Hua within her mind? Poor Hua. Where is that woman? Kiana gave no further thought. She knew she had to escape. Woo! A sudden gust of wind created a dust cloud that separated the guard from her prisoner. Kiana seized the moment. Come on, girl. Do it! She concentrated energy within the invisible dimension, and tore the space apart like paper.
早くここを出ないと。
小細工はやめてください。
そんな、どうして？
A lance landed near her feet. She lost her focus, and the portal disappeared without a trace. Fuck!
そんなにここを出たいなら、そういうやり方はやめてください。騎士のように正々堂々と私を倒してから、ここを出てはいかがですか？
Having said those words, she opened Kiana's cuffs and let them fall into the sand.
避けては通れないみたいだね。わかった。望み通りにしてあげるよ。
Kiana, you won't win. May didn't win. Ow. Why is it you always pull this fucking maneuver when I'm about to win? Oh my god, don't hurt me. Don't. Ah, I'm small, don't. Ow. Ow. Get away from me. Fuck. Get away from me. Fuck me. Are you beating my ass? Fuck off. I can't hit her. This should be working. It's not working. Yeah, I'm not hitting her. Fuck.
素質は悪くないです。私の攻撃を見たらすぐに対処法を見出しているようですが、明らかに鍛錬が足りていません。
なんなのこいつ。私を分析するほど余裕ってわけ。でも本当に強い。実際に戦ってみて分かったけど、私の知っている誰よりも強い。
攻撃で相手を押しつぶし、隙ができた瞬間に致命的な一撃を与えるんです。
そんなの言われなくとも分かってるよ。
The air imploded as Kiana launched herself at Durandal like a cannonball coiled for a powerful kick. Thud. Sharp pain shot through her waist. Her attempt was stopped in its tracks. Durandal easily evaded her attack and responded with a similar kick that sent her flying.
そんな嘘だ。その動き、なんであんたもカスラナのガン型が使えるの？
これは非常に強力な武術です。天命の図書館で研究しました。しかしあなたの動きにはまとまりがなく、全くの別物です。
だってクソパパがそれしか教えてくれなかったんだもん。
あなたの動きは
Yeah, he's
純
stupid.
粋なガン型ではなく、ところどころにバルキリー格闘術の要素が多く含まれています。異なる武技を融合するのは戦士として必要なことです。けどあなたは才能に頼ってその動きを無理やり
Why is she teaching her how to be a decent fighter?
努力もなければ
Giving her
そ
advice.
れを理解しようともしていない。まるで大道芸のようですね。
何が言いたいの？
基本とな
You
る
get
格
mad.
闘技もままならないということは、あなたはまだ不完全だということです。あなたでは自分の力をコントロールできません。空の律者。
Damn it. That's kind of interesting to me. It reminds me of something that Teresa said in, I think it was chapter 3. When Durandal was coming to defeat the Hersher of Wind. And we had to find her before Durandal showed up. Teresa was calling her, like, annoying. Because Teresa used to train her. She was one of Teresa's, like, underlings, students. And Teresa was complaining, like, she would even, like, lecture me and tell me what to do. Because Teresa's, like, lazy and often takes breaks and doesn't do her paperwork and doesn't work to the utmost of her ability. So Durandal was, like, despite the fact that she was the student and Teresa was the teacher, she was giving unsolicited advice and shit. So I guess that's just the way that she is she can't help herself. She just has to give people constant advice and lectures and teach them how to do things right. She can't stop herself. It must be agony to her to see people fucking things up and not doing it
あな
right.
たでは自分の力をコントロールできません。空の律者。
For many months, Kiana fought many battles alone while she drifted about in Arc City. But Kiana felt this battle was different. Her instincts warned her of an insurmountable gap between her and Durandal. Brute force would not defeat this opponent. She needed a different approach. Do you want a tea? I absolutely do. Then came a stroke of inspiration. She remembered Fu Hua's teachings. Yes, Kiana's training arc. This game's got everything. It really does. Holy shit! It's just Kiana gradually let go of herself. It's got every arc. It's got every. It's like there's typical. I guess you could call them tropes, but like for story arcs, it's got every like historical storytelling prop and trope, and it's got everything. I don't really know I can't think of the words right now, but it has everything. You know what I mean? Like they start doing storylines and character arcs that you've seen in other things, and you're like, oh, this is like when, I don't know, fucking that one game I played 3 years ago, or that one TV show I watched did something similar. It's full of familiar things. Everything I see in this game reminds me of something else that I've interacted with in my past, and it's just so fascinating to watch. Anyway. She paid no heed to who, why, or where she was fighting. Months of Oniric training and life or death situations culminated in this very moment. Shit. Oh. She's really gaining a lot of control of her powers. No fucking way. She's bluffing. Uh-oh.
あなたの相手はそれらです。何を言ってるの？私たちの戦いはまだ終わってないよ。すみません。これからのテストこそが私の仕事です。全力でそれらを倒して生き残ってください。
But this isn't my job. What do you mean? So, it's got all the staples of like the typical training arc of Kiana learning how to do like step 1, but wanting to do the final steps and do all the stuff that makes her directly stronger without learning how to like control her breathing first, or meditate, and then she's getting like frustrated because she got to do all these boring things and she wants to get to the real training without mastering the basics first. And then as she learns, she starts getting to grips with it, but not mastering it. And then when she really needs it, like during this moment, she needed those powers that Fu Hua taught her. And now she's finally... Ow. That's me with my hand off the controller. She's finally learnt to properly control her powers. I kinda wish I had food now. I never ate anything, so... Shit. I haven't eaten anything today, actually. I kind of was fancying food a lot, but I realized that in order to eat food, I had to make it first, and then I lost all interest. So, but I'm beginning to regret that decision.
倒せたと思ったらまた出てくるなんて天球士の虫よりもしつこい
The roaches?
戦っても無駄に力を消耗するだけ
Yeah, she's making you do all the work.
空中のあの空洞から出てきてたよねだったらまずはあれをなんとかしないと
She's got such a one-track mind. Blow things up. Is that safe? Punch a hole through a hole.
空洞が消えたやった
Yatta!
次はあんただ
You sound like you're about to pass out. Maybe sit down first. An exhausted Kiana crumpled to the ground. She spent nearly all of her strength to deal that blow. She was in no shape to continue the fight. Her consciousness slipped away, despite her struggles. The last thing she saw was the blonde Valkyrie, slowly approaching her. Oh, you're approaching me. Even then, she had yet to realize the purpose or meaning behind that test. Damn it. They're fucking with her and she doesn't even know it. Bastards. And now where am I? What are you doing to me? She's mad. Unhappy. Tensions rose during the awkward silence between the guard and her prisoner as they returned to base.
嘘つき私が勝ったら逃がしてくれるって言ってたの
She said that if you won against her,
あなたは漁師の影を倒しただけです。私たちの勝負はまだついてません。
to be fair,
本気を出した途端にやめるだなんてそんなのないよずるいよ
あなたの本気は退去剣気なんですね。それは深さんだけが使える技だったと思いますが、いつどこで彼女からそれを学んだんですか？
その質問には答えたくない
What?
ねえなんで
I'm not answering you.
学園にいた時あんたの話をたくさん聞いたみんなあんたのことをヒーローだって言ってた天命最強の S 級バルキリーその肩書きは私の憧れだったし私の目標でもあったのになのにあんたはオットーの方を選んだ全ての真相を知ってるの私が経験してきた実験を知ってるのあの人がしてきたことをあんたは知ってるのなんであんたそんなに強いのに悪いやつじゃないのにどうしてあんたは天命にいるの
天命がなければ誰がこの星にいる数十億の人々を崩壊から守るんですか？あなたも天命のバルキリーでしたら分かっているはずです。この世界に絶対的な善と悪はありません。あるのは使命だけです。私も自分自身の使命のために戦っているだけです。
Oh, fuck. Alarms went off as surface-level explosions sent deep rumblings to the underground facility. What's up with... What the fuck are they doing here? You said we'd be safe down here. You said nothing would be able to get in because we're like a million miles underground or whatever. I've been lied to.
キアナさん、
Did she get smushed?
逃げられましたか。
Ah. Well, she seized her opportunity and made a break for it. Smart girl. A train. Maybe it can help me. Sweet. Let's hope they're not on strike, eh? How about that? Kiana, what the fuck are you doing, fam? Yeah. Ow! I walked right into it. Let me on. The door's locked, I need something else. Fuck. Go away, I'm in the middle of something. I have time to play with you. Over there, the elevator. Should be able to get to the ground. Well, where am I now?
数が思ってたよりもずっと多い。ここは天命の基地だっていうのに、随分と大胆なやつら。
Well, now they're looking to fucking kidnap
聖
me.
戦を回避するくらいなら、そんなに難しくないはず。
Is all I'm worth getting kidnapped by people?
捕まるわけにはいかないの。
Just as Kiana stood up and prepared to leave, a distant figure caught her attention. You have my tea? I'm happy.
あれは
The man seemed to have felt her gaze and raised his head. Though miles apart, she was able to get a clear view of his face.
ケビン・カスラナ
Kevin? Wait, did she meet him? Do they know each other? Wait, when did this happen? Am I crazy? Did they ever meet? Am I nuts? Hang on a minute, I forget. Wait, did they meet? Kiana? Interlude. Before the storm. Shuxel HQ. Otto sat alone in the lab and contemplated that anomalous moment in the test. Oh, we found something? The membrane of the imaginary tree was untouchable, even to Durandal. But K423 managed to shatter it completely.
空の律者の力が虚数空間にも干渉可能なのは疑うまでもない。すぐそこまで近づいている。残るは時間の問題だ。
How does this help you get your girlfriend back or whatever?
司教様、基地がヨルムンガンドの襲撃を受けました。敵数がかなり多く、計画的な行動です。この実験室もすでに発見されています。また、空の律者がこの隙に逃げ出しました。早急に見つけ出します。しかし、神の鍵を守る必要もあり、私一人ではとても厳しい状況です。
ヨルムンガンド。このタイミングを狙ってくるとは相手も随分と用意周到だね。今はまだヨルムンガンドの目標がわからない。まずは第二の神の鍵を守る。あれをヨルムンガンドの手に渡すわけにはいかない。K423 に関しては逃がしていい。遠くへ逃げてくれるほどいい。K423 が離れない限り我々とヨルムンガンドに交渉の余裕はない。
Yeah, if she's not here, you can't give them to her, so...
彼女が天命の監視から逃れることはできない。こちらの要件を処理して
I guess they'd rather let her escape and wander around by herself instead of giving her the World Serpent.
承知しました。
Interesting. I'm ready for more, baby. Here we go. Hundreds of mechs charged through the eroded city streets to hunt down their prey. Kevin stood amidst the ruins, tall and unmoving, like a statue amidst the iron tide.
孫子、
Ugh.
戦闘部 内部へと攻め入り、デュランダルと交戦中です。
Yeah, she'll win.
空の律書は
今のところまだ見つかっていません。捜索中です。
デュランダルを牽制しておいてくれ。空の律書は僕が片付ける。
承知しました。
Kevin closed his eyes and listened to the voices that echoed in the breeze. Traces of Honkai energy within miles converged like a giant maelstrom, with Kevin himself serving as its epicenter. This guy thinks he's a real badass, doesn't he? He sensed energy streams of various strengths, but none was close to that of a Herrscher-level entity. A tiny turbulence in the swirling whirlpool caught his attention. Though it was gone in an instant, Kevin knew he had located his quarry. He opened his eyes and looked towards a ruined skyscraper located several miles away. And locked eyes with Kiana. He saw the girl standing behind a shattered wall.
見つけた。
You're not gonna get me. Ow, 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 ow. That was unnecessary. I think you should apologize. Yo, what the fuck was that?
私を見つけたなんて
Did he see me at that moment? Yo, yeah, he sure did.
ありえない。きっと偶然だよ。とにかくここを早く離れない。
Yeah, we should get out of here immediately now. Nice. Well done, Kiana. She's strong now.
もう基地からだいぶ離れたかな。やっぱりさっきの視線は気のせいだったみたいだね。ケビン、前に夢に出てきたあの人、危険だって委員長が言ってた。近づかない方がいいよね。
Oh yeah, she was having dreams. Fuhua's dreams.
この都市を出られる。そしたら
どこに行く？
なんでここにいるの？
Kiana froze in the man's presence. Her body could not even tremble. That's some power he's got. His deep, dark gaze resonated with a fear hidden deep within the genetic memory of every human. He wore the gaze of a predator that had found its prey.
あんた、私を殺しに来たの？
The man gave no answer. Kiana then felt scorching heat aimed at her chest. The flaming blade was pointed at her heart. He did not hesitate, nor give any reason for his attack. The blade then sank into her chest.
都政の羽。うわ、久しぶりだね。
ケビン、やめてください。
Oh, she's back! Finally. Where the fuck have you been hiding in my brain? No, I want to see what happens next. Fuck this.
委員長、
キアナ、言って。振り返らずに。
そんな。
もう少し一緒にいたかったけど、もうお別れの時が来たみたい。
委員長、いや。
研究室での約束をまだ覚えてる？あなたが約束してくれたことを。ほら、時間を稼ぐから。今すぐここを離れて。ここで死んだら世界を変えるっていう約束は叶わなくなる。するべきことをする。それがあなたの責任でしょ。
委員長、分かった。ごめん。
Kiana closed her eyes and ran away without looking back. The girl soon disappeared into the swirling dust.
さようなら、キアナ。
フア、君は変わったよ。
そうかもしれません。
都政の羽。それは僕の意識に干渉することができないと君も知っているはずだ。
Fuhua took a step forward and extended her hand, and became as unmoving as a mountain. His eyes flashed with sudden nostalgia. The warrior had stood beside him in countless battles fought over 50,000 years ago.
あなたの意識に干渉するつもりはありません。あなたに私が経験してきたことのすべてを。私の気持ちを見せたかったのです。
The girl ran across the ruins, not giving a care to the battle around her. Giant constructs of iron and steel tried to block her way. She vented her anger and frustration on them. Her attacks pulverized and destroyed, but they were utterly meaningless. She clearly knew that she had faced a hopeless fight and was forced to flee. Well, that's devastating. Oh, poor Fuhua, man. She's really trying her best to make up for the fucking situation that she put me in. She was the one that kidnapped Kiana. So it's kind of her fault that this whole shit happened. And I guess she's trying her best to make up for it, but... Don't die, Hua. I can't be left alone. Like, she left all of her friends after the whole Hersher incident. But Fuhua was with her. God damn it, I can't lose another one. I can't do it. The girl gave a furious roar. A Honkai storm swept across the hostile mechs and destroyed them. The sudden outburst of stored energy exhausted Kiana. She collapsed to the ground and wheezed. The outburst may have soothed her, but it soon invited a wave of pain and loss. She looked to the horizon and saw a dust storm that blotted out the sky. She knew she had no choice. She must keep moving, or the sand would bury her. Fuck, man. She can't get a second to fucking breathe. Well, why am I with you now?
ついてきてください。早くこの戦闘を終わらせましょう。こちらです。
Damn robots.
まだまだです。私も。
Fuck off. Do I have a ring of fire around me? Durandal looked at the boundary between the city and the desert. A figure could be seen shimmering in the heat haze.
そのまま行かせてください。主教様の指示ですから。しかし、いつしを簡単に逃がして本当によろしいのでしょうか。ええ、彼女は敵ではありません。ただ、
Finally, smartest thing you've
一
said.
つ言いそびれてしまいましたね。バサは小骨がないから骨を取る必要がありません。
Huh. I guess she just wasn't hungry. That's sad. Stop doing this to me. Stop breaking my heart like this. The music is fucking great though, for real. Hey, stop it! I feel like casting ultimate is the most important thing. While Durandal crushed the world's serpent invasion, another battle ended in the dream world created by Feng Huang Down. No, he beat her, shit! Kevin touched Fu Hua's extinguishing shadow. He opened his hand. An ephemeral feather rested in his palm. The dream world disintegrated at that very moment. Kevin was once again standing in the middle of the dusty ruins. Hopefully Kiana's gotten far enough away from him. The blonde Valkyrie suddenly stood before him, before he could finish his words. The sandstorm and crashing waves outside the ruined city symbolized the conflict raging within. A sudden blast of extreme cold radiated outwards and instantly froze the ocean's surface into an icy plain. This anomalous phenomenon heralded a battle of epic proportions. Ooh, a new cutscene? This game knows that I love these. This game knows how much I like cel shading animations. Cool. The two powers were opposing forces of nature poised to collide in a mighty clash. Only strength can prevail. But just before battle could be joined, a figure calmly stepped into the arena. He was perfectly composed, and treated the scene like a connoisseur admiring a majestic tapestry. Otto? Oh, for fuck's sake, I hate this man.
ヨルムンガンドの狩猟よ。君は十分に
Sick of his
力を
ass.
見せつけてくれた。僕も相応の礼を返そう。オットー・アポカリプス。天命の元主教だ。
Yeah, we all know who you are. You prick. Absolute douche. Ugh. That was it? That was the end? Really? Fading shadow. We can see where Kiana is. Kiana trudged on the hot desert sands, far away from the Shixel base. Her body felt heavier with every move. Fatigue threatened to overwhelm her mind. A cold, empty void emerged within her heart, and grew with every step until it could almost swallow her whole.
あなたはまだ不完全だということです。あなたでは自分の力をコントロールできません。
Stop it.
空の律者。
Stop speaking to me. You're not even here.
するべきことをする。それがあなたの責任でしょ。
Her journey seemed endless, but she had no choice but to go on. How am I going to make it out of fucking North Africa and back to wherever I'm supposed to go? Yet a name remained in her memories. The name dragged at her feet and urged her to turn back. There was a time when she was always by her side. She must be on a desperate search for her whereabouts. Where would she be right now? Where would she go? Kiana did not know if it were beads of sweat or tears of longing that flowed down her cheeks. She closed her eyes. For some unexplainable reasons, she suddenly longed to return to that place. The place where their fates were bound as one. The place where they first met. Nagazora? Nagazora. We're going back to Nagazora? I'll do anything to go back to Nagazora. Literally anything. Okay, hang on. Oh, what is this picture? Imminent storm. Mate, your longing is absurd. You gotta calm down. You gotta get a hobby or something. I need to divide this a minute. Hang on. I need to math again in my head. That's 4.5 pulls, so that's 40. That's 46. What are my odds? Are they bad? They're pretty bad, aren't they? I really want one of these though. I don't know why I want one. I really want this one, but you don't get to choose which one you get. 20 days is enough to bulk up. A chance. I can't beat this anymore. It's too hard. Look, I've been resting, okay? What do you think I've been doing? My goal at the moment is to unlock every single character. So all of these, basically. Oh, Kiana. Baby. So, unfortunately, most of the Hersher suits, I want all of the Hersher battle suits, but they're really difficult to get. They're either super expensive or completely unobtainable. So at the moment, the only way to get Kiana's Hersher Finality suit is to pull it here. And this event ends in 20 days, so I've got just under 3 weeks to spend all of my crystals and get it. Basically. But I could also get the Hersher of Rebirth, which is fine, but Kiana's battle suits are so hard to fucking get a hold of The Hersher Flame Scion is completely unavailable. You can't even get the fragments for it. So I want it. I just want to get them all at some point. And I know I'll get them all at one point. Eventually. I've got to pace myself. It will take many months, potentially even years, to get every character and every weapon and every stigma and level them all up. Because it all takes resources that I don't have. I just need to pace myself. Okay, well, if I can't finish chapter 15... I don't want to play chapter 16 yet, because I know that it's probably going to take ages. And then I want to play chapter 16 and 17 together, because they're kind of a pair. But if chapter 16 takes ages, then I probably won't be done for another 2 hours at least. And then there's chapter 17 we'll have to get through, which I can't access right now. How long is this? Who are you? Who is this? There are special chapters that may be delivered to you now or sometime in the future. Ultra hard challenge, one chance only. What? How long is this one? Yeah, see, it's absurdly long. It's very, very long, actually. I don't think I'll have the stamina to complete this. Let alone the next chapter. I don't have the time or the stamina. So I'll have to leave Imminent Storm, I think, and do it tomorrow for the next stream. What I can do is finish this. No, I don't want to. I just want to beat it. I don't want to fuck about with all that. I'll do the adventure tasks some other time because I need the stamina to complete the story. Until I take a break from the storyline. Yeah, until I take a break from the storyline, I need to reserve my stamina to complete story missions. I'll be fucking about with all this side quest stuff. Are you kidding me? Yeah, now we can do it. This is the orbital station. It's linked to various areas of Shixel HQ. Use it to get to the factory. And that would be Jotunheim, one of the 9 floating islands of Shixel HQ. Jotunheim? Land of Giants. The Shixel Overseer is really into this Viking saga thing. Jotunheim is a key facility for the research, production, maintenance, and storage of heavy weapons. It definitely has the things you need. It also sounds like a place where people can't stop by and visit. There's still some time before the orbital station is activated. Let's prepare for a while. We're ready to go, Einstein. Time to look for the things we need. Neutralize hostiles. Where? Here? Oh, okay. She's so pretty. She's just nice to look at. Oh. Monster. How is she so fast with that sword? It's gotta weigh something, right? Nice. Dr. Tesla. My goodness, the air here stinks. Oil fumes and pounding of heavy machinery. Yeah, we're at Jotunheim. I won't stay in this place too long. It's bad for my skin. Bad smell and noise pollution won't affect AIs. It's all in your mind. But I agree with getting back ASAP. That spherical building may have what we need. Let's head over. Control that thing and all their bases are belong to us. Epic reference. Oh, I knew there was something I forgot to do. Fuck's sake, I forget every time. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. No way. Yeah, man. Ow. Dicks. Did you turn it off? This channel is blocked. We're so close. Looks like trouble ahead. There are 3 terminals in this area. We must unlock them to clear a path. The terminals will reset 120 seconds after activation. In other words, we must unlock every terminal within 2 minutes. 2 minutes? We have no idea where the terminals are. How can we even pull that off? Stop whining. No worries, I have a solution. You'll show me where they are. You can follow the fireflies. Boulder mech. Use Dr. Tesla's special. This will save us some time. Oh. It'd be nice if we could do it. Why am I running all the way back? She was fast, all things considered. Huh? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? Why am I tracking that? No, track this. Stupid. I don't know. Oh, that? How do I get up there? Ugh, May. Sort them out, will you?
信念はこの世界で最も強い力よ。その程度。これが私の選んだ道。
Oh, I'm supposed to go, but I just don't know how to get there.
愛と信念はこの世界で最も強い力よ。
There's no way off of this thing.
艦長は今日も元気いっぱいだね。
Don't compliment me, help me. There's no way off of this thing.
みんなが期待。
艦長、
Here we go.
この新規バルドルは
Why did it lead me around the wrong way?
地上で
How did it do that?
戦闘ができるだけでなく、飛行モードが搭載されているんだよ。右上にある離陸ボタンをタップしてみてよ。
Wait.
飛行モ
Oh.
ードでの操作はヘリコプターと一緒だよ。ヘリコプターより速く飛べるけどね。飛行中はもう一度離陸ボタンをタップすると地上に戻れる。すごいでしょ。早く体験してみて。
Cool.
愛ちゃんが姫子ちゃん。
Oh, it can fight for me.
愛ちゃんのこと
位置についたわ。
Don't. Nobody look at me. Where's the last one? I wanna go lower.
ことが知りたい。
Ah, there we go.
重圧を断ち切る。失礼。
We can go find Einstein.
すぐに片付けるわ。
Yeah.
愛と信念はこの世界で最も強い力よ。
Where is she? Phew, that was a close shave. Passage cleared. Good job, Miss AI. But this is no time to rest. The terminals emitted a high-pitched siren. What happened? Forced activation of the passage must have activated this alarm. The guards will be here soon. Hey, did you know this is going to happen? Just delay them so that I can collect these materials.
天命本部は今日
Oh.
も平和だね。
Einstein, you set me up.
これが私の選んだ道。
Seriously? I could beat them easily. Nope. Are you kidding? Okay. What? You kidding me, man? Nice. Einstein, I took care of them for you. I found the second thing we need to control the core. But I need to reach tech level 10. That will take me some time. Are you serious? Ugh. Man. This is gonna take ages. I'm never gonna beat this fucking... Alright. Fine. $23, oh god. I don't even know how many chapter 7 is. So 17, sorry. Okay, well that wasn't... That was only 2.5 hours. That wasn't super crazy long. I was expecting chapter 15 to be a lot longer than that. But obviously I can't play through the challenge mode. So...